Good afternoon. Welcome to Channel 2 Black News. I'm your host, Jasmine Thomas, and tonight's top stories are about a science teacher who legally taught science evolution, an attorney who led a group of raisins to suspecting homes of immigrants, and the recent arrest of bootlegger/pimp, a sports highlight on a famous baseball player, and lastly, the Cotton Club. And now to Doug with the latest story about the science teacher.
Thanks, Jasmine. Today, a man named John Thomas Scope, a substitute teacher, has been charged with violating the Butler Act by teaching the theory of evolution. The state of Tennessee versus John Thomas Scope. The people of our small communities in Tennessee raised their voices against a substitute teacher who taught evolution. The courtroom was packed. There was no room. Back to you, Jasmine.
Now we're going to get to sports with Frank.
Tonight in sports news, we're hitting home with baseball. In tonight's game, New York Yankees player Babe Ruth hit consecutive home runs, setting another world record. This world-known player started playing for the Boston Red Sox, achieving his greatest achievements, and was later traded to the New York Yankees. As he played for the Yankees, his success grew greater. He sets the record for the most career home runs and slugging percentage of .690.
America's favorite baseball player, Babe Ruth. Don't you just love hearing his name? Now here's India with the Cotton Club.
Thanks again, Jasmine. Today I'm here at the newly refurbished Cotton Club. Here in Harlem, this club is home to many of the finest music and the most famous African-American entertainment. You may have heard of some of the stars like Duke Ellington, Dorothy Dandridge, or Langston Hughes, and more. Although the club seems all glitz and glamour, on the outside, the real secrets lie within. The unusual twist is made by the new owner, a white thug named Owen Madden. The club welcomes many whites as they eat five-star food and enjoy jungle music played by African-Americans. On the contrary, African Americans are treated horribly. They are told to act as if the whites are superior and can only use black-only materials. The club has been closed down by many different riots by African Americans. What a world. Back to you, Jasmine.
Wow, that was an interesting story, India. At least we can count on the Cotton Club to provide nice iced Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola reminds you, drink Coca-Cola.
Tonight, Fair Suspicious, Palmer raised homes and organizations. Last year, 8 bombs went off in 8 different cities, minutes apart from each other. In return, Palmer viciously attacked it back by raiding all homes, suspecting perpetrators, which include immigrants and communists.
Al Capone is a multi-millionaire. He's well known by many people. He moves between Chicago and New York. He's a very violent man. One of his most violent acts was the Valentine's Day Massacre, which is where he assassinated most of his rivals. Now we will be interviewing his personal assistant, Coco. So today in the studio, we have Al's personal assistant, Coco. So Coco, how did you and Al meet?
We met in a strip club.
Okay. And how did he treat you?
You know, every day wasn't the best, but usually it was pretty bad.
Okay. And how did you get paid, or did you get paid?
Got paid in cash sometimes, but other times, you know, it was something different.
What is something different?
Sexual relations.
Okay, well you guys heard it here first. Back to you, Jasmine.
Wow, I'm glad these cops are cleaning these pimps off the streets. Speaking of cleaning, make sure you come and pick up your Hoover vacuum cleaner at your local store.
And that's it for Channel 2 Black News.
Yeah.